My name is David Aslesen, and I serve as the pastor of First United Methodist Church of Park Ridge. I invite you into a time of prayer with this congregation as we remember 9/11 20 years later. Where were we? What were we doing? Who was with us? Where were we traveling? How did we respond? How did we feel? What was our hope then? What did we grieve? Who did we grieve? The memories flood our minds, and the mourning is still part of our hearts. Today, take the opportunity to center yourselves in God's Spirit. May that Spirit bless you in all that you remember. May God's mercy be with us in all that we have forgotten. And may the presence of Christ inspire us towards peace. From 20 years ago to now, may God's mercy be with us all. Join me in prayer, a prayer authored by the Reverend Derek Weber. We remember, God of history and remembrance, we remember. We remember when the towers fell and the lives were lost. We remember the dust and the smoke, the despair and the grief. We remember the sense of vulnerability and shock. We remember the numbness that overwhelmed us as we watched our screens for hours and hours, waiting for an explanation and understanding that never came. We remember. We remember, God of hope and presence, we remember. We remember the heroes, those who rushed to help, who guided the wounded down innumerable flights of stairs, who rose to overwhelm those who held death in their hands. We remember the hours and the days of binding wounds and healing hurts, giving comfort and drying tears. We remember words of support and compassion from nations far and wide. We remember. We remember in part because we see the ripples of that tragic day continue to impact our world 20 years later. We grieve with allies today as our allies grieved with us 20 years ago. And together we wonder if there will ever be an end to violence, to war, to hatred, to death. We remember and we grieve our world's inability to learn the things that lead to peace. We call to you now in our remembrance, God of justice and of peace. Give us a will to truly pray that your kingdom may come on earth as it is in heaven. Amen and amen. On this day of solemn remembrance, may we honor the lives that were lost in this tragic act. May we give thanks for those who served and saved, rendered aid and assistance. May we give comfort to those who live with loss. May we seek justice and peace where it is within our ability and rely on you when the ability escapes us. On this day of solemn remembrance, may we build what has been torn down. May we mend what has been broken. May your love, O God, strengthen us when hate seems to reign. May we bear witness to the cause of peace, now and always. Amen.